Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing yet another monthly makeup roundup. This is kind of like going to be compiling, like, what is it, 2.5 months, because I haven't done one in a while. But I just kind of feel like it. I feel like there's some stuff I want to talk about. I don't really want to wait till the end of August, so we're just going to do it now. And I'll have to do another one later, but it's fine. So if you're new here, my monthly makeup roundup is basically the same thing as a favorites video, but I come about it in a different way, but it is technically a favorites video. I just have like a different mindset when it comes to it. Basically, I just round up every single makeup product that I use during the month, and I talk about it. And it's, whether it's the good, the bad, the meh, whether I've already done reviews on it, everything gets compiled into this video, and we talk about it. And that's just kind of like the end of the subject on those products, you know? Unless I feel like raving about them more, or bitching about them more, because I do that too. So, if you want to see the makeup that I've been using this month and hear my thoughts on it, then just keep watching. So, first of all, I have no idea what my hair is doing. I have like 1,000 pounds of dry shampoo in it right now, so it's just kind of super voluminous and just kind of staying where I put it. So that's super interesting. And I'm wearing a red lipstick to go with the super voluminous hair, and it's going to get all over my teeth throughout this entire video. So just kind of ignore what's happening here, please, and thank you. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So the first thing I want to talk about is this bad boy. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And holy crap, am I in love with this freaking product. So this is like a super, not super full coverage, it's like a full coverage concealer, but it looks so beautiful on the skin. It's not drying, it's not cakey, you don't need a ton of product. It comes in a massive bottle. You get 1/2 of a fluid ounce. A foundation is 1 fluid ounce. You literally get half a foundation in this one little bottle. It's insane to me. But this formula is so amazing. I love the fact that it looks really healthy on the skin, but I don't have to set this. I can leave this totally by itself, and it kind of like sets down, and my mascara doesn't transfer to it if I don't set it. It doesn't look like a hot mess. It doesn't wear away really quickly. It just, I have like a massive bundle of hair right here. It just looks amazing on the skin. I'm obsessed with it. Now, I will say I do not like this with a sponge whatsoever, which I didn't think I would ever say, but I hate this with a sponge. When I'm applying this, it is either with my Real Techniques Instapop cheek brush. I love this Run Dry concealer, but this works beautifully with this product. Even when I use all over as foundation, which is one of my favorite ways to use this, it blends out the entire face just so seamlessly and beautifully. I love it. I also love it with just like tapping it in with my finger. I think it looks gorgeous when I do that, but with the sponge, it just takes every little bit of coverage that this product has and just gets rid of it. So I really don't like it with a sponge, but with the brush and with my finger, it's amazing, and it's my new like go-to concealer. Like, I cannot stop using this. It's amazing. So moving on, I've got a bunch of palettes to talk about. This has been like the month of palettes for me, apparently. So we'll start with the cheapest and work our way up. So the first one is the Magnif'eyes Crimson Edition palette from Rimmel London. If you saw my review video on a whole bunch of new drugstore stuff, then you would have already seen my thoughts on this. I will link that down below. I will link any corresponding videos that I have on any of these products. But, oh my god, I love this palette. I love these Rimmel palettes. They are one of my favorite drugstore finds of the year. They are so good. They're pigmented and blendable and soft and just fantastic. And for $7, you bet your ass I'm going to own every single one of these in the next 2 months or so. I love this palette. It's so beautiful. It's versatile. You've got a really nice range. I wish they maybe a little bit darker of a brown in here. And, I mean, these two shades are basically the exact same, but I love this palette. For $7, can't beat it. I really have no complaints. It's fantastic, and if you haven't checked out this formula, I would highly, highly recommend it. Alright, so the next palette is not new, but it was kind of new to me over the past, like, month or so. This is the Colourpop and Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. I finally picked it up. I finally did it. and I'm really happy that I did because I freaking love this palette. I have yet to use this blue though, which I want to. I want to do it real bad. I just haven't been in like the mindset to do like a super intense eye look. Like I'm not in the mood for eyeshadow, which is funny that I'm buying so many eyeshadow palettes this month and yet I'm really not in the mood to do eyeshadow. I'm a complicated person, but I love this freaking palette. This formula is really, really nice. They're really soft. There is quite a bit of kickback and quite a bit of fallout, but I don't mind it. I just do my eyes first when I know I'm going in with these palettes. I get why everyone loves Colourpop's pressed formula. It's fantastic. So along with that, I also picked up the Zodiac palette, which I did a full review on as well. And I mean, I really like it. It's not my favorite palette. It's not as easy for me to look at it and know what I want to do with it, but I also think that's really good because it's going to kind of force people, trying not to blind y'all, it's going to force people to not do the exact same look, which I really appreciate because I definitely get in ruts with eyeshadow where I do the exact same look, very much this look right here where it's like one shade in the crease, one shade in the outer corner, and I'm done. I'm moving on. But I really like the fact that this palette's a little bit different and it kind of forces me to do something different on my eyes. And then the most expensive one is this bad boy. So this is the Too Faced Natural Matte palette. This is one that they just recently redid. I was planning on picking this up when it first launched, and then I realized that it was like $38, and I really just couldn't bring myself to pay $38 for 9 shades. I couldn't do it. It's too much money. So when I saw that they were 40% off Ulta and I had a $10 off coupon if I used Google Express to buy it, I snagged it up. I got this for like $16 and I'm really happy that I did because it's a really nice palette. It's what I used today. I used Au Naturel and Less is More in the crease, and then Sexpert here in, right here, Sexpert in the outer corner, and I love the eye look. They blended together really easily. It looks really nice and like seamless, but I still wouldn't pay full price for this at all. So if you're looking at these, I would 100% say wait for a sale because 9 shades for $40 is insane. You can get an Anastasia palette for what, $2 more? No. But it is really nice and I really like the packaging and it's like really high quality compared to like the little tin palettes that they used to do, but I don't know. It's nice. I don't think anyone needs it because it is just an all matte basic nude palette, but I do think it's really nice and I'm glad I have it in my collection and it'll be a really good like travel palette and stuff. So I don't know, that's one of those like you gotta make up your own mind about it, you know? Okay, so I wasn't gonna mention the rest of the stuff from the What's New at the Drugstore video, but I figured I did mention one of them, so I'm just going to breeze over this really quickly. Again, I will leave that full review link down below in case you're interested. The CoverGirl stuff, I really like 90% of it. Not a fan of the eyeshadow palette, but the face palettes are beautiful. The Revlon stuff was a hard no, like a hard no. Not worth it, not good quality, just no. But again, I'll leave all that link down below. So moving on, I tried a new mascara this month, and I'm sad to say that I love it. So this is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. Ow, my ribcage just started like really hurting. Ow. Anyways, this is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. Now this is a little mini that I got from Sephora, but this mascara is really good. Like, it's really good. It's 100% like spider lashes, so if you don't like that look, then this is not going to be your friend, but it's a really nice long lasting mascara that doesn't smudge to my under eye even if I don't set my concealer, which I love. It gives a lot of length, not necessarily volume. You can definitely build it up, but I'm not quite as worried about volume as I am about lengthening my lashes, so it's just personal preference. But I really really enjoy it. I don't know if it's necessarily worth the $29, but I could see myself splurging on this every once in a while, like maybe once or twice a year if I'm just really feeling it. Maybe for the Sephora VIP sale, I could definitely see myself picking up a full size, but it's really nice and I really like it. Okay, so I have a couple primers to talk about and they're kind of the same idea, so I want to lump them into one little discussion here. So the first one is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is just a little mini that I again got from Sephora. This is a really, really interesting product because it is like a blurring primer, but it's like a moisturizing, balmy blurring primer. I really like it. Now, I don't think this is the most blurring primer I've ever used, but it is the most moisturizing blurring primer. So if you want a little bit of blurring, but mostly moisture, this is a really good option. Now, it is stupid expensive. Obviously, it's Tatcha. I understand that. But if you're feeling bougie, I would definitely say pick it up because it's really nice. Now, I don't know if I'll buy the full size when I'm out of this little tiny container, just because I feel like the Touch in Sol No Pore Blend Primer is better at blurring, and I can layer it with moisturizers to get that same amount of moisture. So I don't know that I need this one in my collection, but if you're feeling bougie and if I'm feeling bougie, I could definitely say it's a good primer. It's really, really nice, and I do really like it, and I love it for the under eyes because it is amazing at filling in those like little tiny wrinkle lines, but still giving a lot of moisture so that my concealer that I go in with doesn't look as like crepey and bumpy as it normally does. So I really like that fact, and I've really been enjoying it, and I'll definitely finish it up. I just don't know if it's necessary to have the full size in my collection, you know? We'll see. Now, the other primer that I use in that same kind of like blurring family is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and I did not like this at all. Now, this is definitely more blurring than the Tatcha one, but it's also very dry. So if you have dry skin, I don't think you're gonna like this. And if you have my problem area is like my chin mouth area where foundation just tends to sit so heavily on that area that it just, anything extra there is no bueno. This I have to be really, really careful about where I put it. If I do anything outside of like my cheek area, then I start looking really dry and crepey and heavy and gross. So I don't love that. I'll definitely keep using it because it is really, really blurring, and I like that fact. It just, I have to be very careful about where I put it. So the next product that I want to talk about is another part of the Colourpop and Kathleen Lights Zodiac collection. I bought most of the collection, but this is the one product that like really stood out to me that I really wanted to mention. Again, I'll leave that full review link down below in case you're interested. But this is the Super Shock highlighter in On the Cusp, and I am so freaking impressed with this formula. I had never tried it before this product, and I love it. It looks so wet and glistening on the skin. Now, I'm not wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing the Smashbox Spotlight palette. But I have been reaching for this so much, especially when I'm at like work and I just want to throw on like the Too Faced concealer all over, a little bit of bronzer, this on my cheekbones. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. It is the perfect, super intense, glistening highlighter for natural days. And even for not natural days, like it just looks amazing with everything, and I love that you can build it up, you can sheer it out, you can use a brush, you can use your fingers, you can use a sponge, you can use whatever you want, and this product works, and I freaking love that. So I was really, really impressed, and I definitely plan on picking up some more of these. So I would love to know what shades you guys love of these highlighters, because I need more of them. Not that I need more highlighters, because I'm basically going to buy the exact same tone, but I need more of them. So let me know your suggestions down below for shades that I need in my life, and any of the other, like, I know they have like the eyeshadow formula in this as well as blushes. Let me know any suggestions for shades from Colourpop. Okay, and then the very last product that I wanted to talk to you guys about is kind of a rediscovered favorite. So this is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. I used this for a really long time last year, and I loved it, but I stopped using it because I stopped dyeing my hair black and stopped dyeing my hair in general. And this is in soft black, and I just never got around to buying a different shade of it. But since I dyed my hair black again, I started using this again, and I remembered how much I freaking love it and how I need every shade for whatever color my hair is, because it's such a good brow pencil. Now, I will say this is a very difficult formula to deal with, so if you're new to brow pencils, I don't know that you'll like this because it's very creamy, very soft, and very easy to, one, get a really bold brow, but also kind of over spoolie it to the point where it kind of looks dirty all around, because it keeps spreading, and if you spoolie it too much in different places, then it kind of like spreads outside the brow line and it kind of looks like dirt. It's very creamy, like intensely creamy, but it's really nice. So it's like this thin oval shape, which I really, really appreciate. It's not like the Brow Wiz from ABH, so you can do more quick strokes with it, and it's really great for like edging out the bottom edge. I love it for that, because I can literally just put it right there and just go swoop, swoop, and I'm done. Like, I don't have to sit there and like mess with it, and the fact that it's so creamy, it's like full pigment right on the first sweep. I love this product. If you're, see, what did I tell you? All over. If you're interested in trying a new brow pencil and you like creamy pencils, then this is definitely a good one, and it's super affordable because it's NYX. I know most people don't like super creamy brow pencils, but I kind of prefer it, so that's just me. Alright, so that is everything that I tried this month, all my thoughts on everything. Let me know what you guys have been loving this month. I would love to, know and see if there's anything that I need. So I hope you guys liked today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.